What's up, everyone? My name is Alex, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. It's a new year. I came into this year without a plan. I do not have a solid plan for this channel, but I wanted to use this time to talk about what other projects I'm working on and do, I guess, a little mental health check-in. I think that's important. So I am working on a zine that's a mini magazine. Usually they're printed, but I have a digital version only, and that is at YB3 Zine on Instagram. So check that out. The link is in the description and also on screen. It's basically a compilation of small gender stories, like my own personal experiences with gender, but of course within 10 pages because Instagram has limitations on what you can upload. So I have that, and if you want the Tumblr blog that kind of came first but is sort of connected to the zine, go to yourbygenderbigbrother.tumblr.com, hyphens in between. That's going to be on screen and in the description. I do daily bi-gender positivity posts, or sometimes just in general, like positivity posts for different genders, orientations, pronouns. Every day there's a post or sometimes a prompt where I ask what's your experience with this, and then I get responses and stuff. So check that out as well. It's doing well. As of recording this, it's got a little over 100 followers on it, and the zine is gaining traction. I post new issues of the zine on the 20th of every month, and as of now there's 2 volumes, but the third one will be on the 20th of this month. So mental health check-in, trigger warning for mentions of substances, I guess substances and alcohol. By the time this video goes out, I've been a year and almost 3 months, completely alcohol-free, avoiding any kind of alcohol. No wine, no beer, no, I don't know what you call them, wine coolers or, anything like that. Everything's been cut. October of the year before last, I got rid of all the alcohol in my house. Gave it to someone who could use it more than I could. So that's nice. That feels very nice. It feels good having not had a drink for this long. And I had recently bought, at a local festival, I bought basically pot chocolate. Legal here. It was Delta 8, so it's a special type of THC with a special potency that's within legal limits. I gave up the rest of that chocolate that I bought, so I am planning on just being completely pot-free as well. I don't have any negative views about pot or anything, but I figured if I'm not gonna drink alcohol, I might as well just give up all of it. I'm still a caffeine fiend, so there is that. That I'm not giving that up anytime soon. But yeah, no alcohol, no pot. I gave up the pot a month ago, maybe. But it's something, it's progress. I consider that a success. But I have been dealing with anxiety and depression a lot lately. And I've been trying to focus on doing projects that most reflect myself rather than going on the internet and making content that I think other people will enjoy and just pumping out videos and struggling to keep up posting to a blog every single day. There's only so much I can create for other people before I kind of run out of stuff to do. So lately I've just been kind of doing my own thing. That's how the zine came about. I wanted to tell my story and to foster kindness and positivity in the few spaces that I'm in online, and the same with the blog as well. So that's been helping a lot. I started painting again. I painted, I'm recording this ahead of time, but last night I painted for 5 hours. Like, actually painted on a canvas, sat and had time to myself and painted and stayed up all night doing that, and I do not regret that. I thought that was very good for me, because I don't put the effort into any of my hobbies, or haven't been putting any effort into my hobbies. So it was nice to like sit down and actually do something that was just my own thing. I wasn't really making it for anyone. I posted pictures, but really wasn't much of anything other than just like something fun to do. And that's kind of what I've been doing with everything, with the blog, with the zine. At some point I had kind of mentioned like OCs that I've been like creating. I've been doing that. I'm playing a lot of Flight Rising, and I am using it as a way to write kind of like my own little self-insert lore / fan fiction. So I'm doing that, which is super fun, and just being creative as much as possible, even if it doesn't really net me any kind of benefits other than like it feels good to do. And I'm getting better at the thing that I'm doing. So that's something I'm slowly relearning, is that I'm not on the internet for other people. I choose to make content for other people that can help support other people or validate other people. But I'm also learning that like I can just do things for myself, and I don't have to think like, oh, this would make such a good video, I'm gonna save this until I can do it for a video. I've done that way too much. I've avoided playing video games because I wanted to wait until I could do a video on it and post it, and I've waited to do specific like hobbies or projects because I wanted to wait until I could record the process for a video. But I'm trying to get away from that, because I mean, it's been this long on YouTube. This channel's been up for a couple of years, but including the gaming channel, I've been on YouTube for 5-6 years, and nothing's really come of it other than like a very positive and supportive community. But it's not like I'm getting hugely noticed or anything like that. That's just not something, that's not a goal I have in mind anymore, is to get like big or like well known or whatever. So I'm getting better at not having that as my focus. Like, I gotta grow the channel, I need other people, I need a bunch of people to see this. I'm creating content whether people are seeing it or not. Outside of all that, I've been taking care of my 4 cats. I celebrated the solstice and then spent Christmas taking down everything and cleaning and purging the house, selling what I don't need, and catching up on cleaning that I've neglected literally for a year. Things that were on my to-do list that I just didn't I decided not to like do until very last minute. But yeah, and I'm always looking for new creative things to do or just hobbies. I'm journaling again, which is really good for me. I should probably update my Headspace journal. I should probably do more stuff like that, but I've been trying to write in my journal more often. I neglected it for like a year, and then April of last year I wrote in it, and then I didn't write again until like a week ago. So I've been trying to get back into that because my memory stinks. I'm really prone to forgetting things, even like events that you would think I would remember. So writing helps. I want to write all the time. I want to write about my personal life and my experiences, and like I want to do more of that. So I don't really have a takeaway, I guess. It's just an update about myself and like what's been going on in my life. Trying to manage emotions and trying just to work on me and everything like that. Unlearning horrible habits, unlearning ways that I cope with anger or anxiety or stress or whatever. As for the channel, I mean, I talked about having plans for new types of content. I still want to do the Monday videos, but it's really going to turn, I guess, into like a vlog channel, possibly. Musings, updates, maybe like ranting about a certain topic, or doing like more informative pieces. But I don't really have a clear direction yet for the channel. I've been focused on so many other things. So I don't know what this year looks like. I don't know what this month looks like. I'm just going to kind of go for it and do something and see what happens. I think I want to do a non-binary 101 video. That is an incredibly broad term. That's like if I did like a transgender 101 video, that's tough. But I think I want to do like clearing up misconceptions and talking about like the different ways that you can be non-binary, and what, like, just the different experiences under the non-binary label. I think that would be really interesting. So I'm going to be planning for that and doing the occasional mental health check-ins. I have plans for like informative videos and very short-term videos where I talk about an aspect of my identity, but it's mostly just going to be like shorter content that like there's not going to be really a series, like a Monday series anymore, I don't think. I think it's just going to be Monday videos in general. So I'll plan for that, and that's kind of it. I hope everyone is doing all right. It's a new year, but that can cause a lot of anxiety for people because we just don't know what this year has to offer. But there's good in it. It's so easy to focus on the negative and to get caught in a spiral of depression, which, like, there's no moral fault if, like, that's something you're dealing with. But it's very good to know that, like, there's something out there more than what you're dealing with right now, and something good, something positive. So that's really nice to hold on to. Do something you haven't done in a while, especially like a hobby. Paint something. Pick up your dusty old guitar and play it, which is what I have to do. If I'm going to give this advice, I need to follow my own advice. Play an instrument, or sing, or write, or hang out with friends if it's been a while. I'm going to continue. I keep looking over there. There's my paints. All of my paints are sitting on my desk. That's what I keep looking at, which is why I keep thinking about painting. But yeah, I mean, if you can't paint on canvas, go pick up a pine cone. Go paint a pine cone. They make really cool winter decorations, or paint acorns, or paint leaves. Painting leaves is cool. If you paint them with acrylic and put like some kind of finish on them, painting leaves is really fun. So do that too. And if you can't even do that, paint your nails. There you go. So, yeah, I'll be around. I'll be planning. That's my goal for today as of recording this. Just sitting and thinking about what I want for this channel, like long-ish term. I mostly plan year to year. I'm not looking toward like 3, 4, 5 years from now. But I need to do some planning for this year, and do something interesting, especially to commemorate 500 subscribers. I didn't really do anything other than like an update video and like a positivity, like, yay, we did it. But I want to do something more, just to like, as like a thank you, I guess. Other thing, which I love to leave for the end, because like I don't like, it's money. So like I like to slap that on the end so people know that's not what this video is for. But I do have a Patreon. It used to just be for this channel, and it had a single tier, just a $5 tier that you could pledge for, and it had all kinds of like exclusive content and uncut stuff, uncensored stuff. And I thought about doing 18 plus content, like for patrons and everything. But now I have 2 tiers. They're separated into the Stormy Talks YouTube channel and the YB3 Zine. So under the benefits for the zine, there is an exclusive Discord server for people who pledge, and everybody gets a physical copy of the zine, like a printed copy. I don't have printed copies right now, but with the pledges, I can use that money to start printing. I can use that money to put toward getting printer ink if I just do a simple, like, print. And there's, like, other benefits under there, too. I don't remember. I think I had offered, like, extra pages for the digital version of the zine. But I'll have to, like, check that. But, yeah, it's got 2 tiers now, and they're both just $5 tiers. So there's that to look forward to if you want to check that out. But other than that, thank you for watching. There's over 500 people who subscribed and like waited patiently as I uploaded every week. And hopefully you're still waiting, anticipating a new video. But yeah, every Monday there will be a video. I just don't know what exactly I'm doing with that right now. But it'll be great, informative, relatable, all that stuff. So I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do, probably start planning for next week, and probably play more Flight Rising and clean my house a lot. So I am signing off for now. See you later.